number 1. Yeah, I think we can keep this hand. We'll go ahead and keep. We'll probably get off with a Crest of Mystery. Great art on this card, by the way. Great art. Get off with Crest of Mystery. Turn 2, play Waystone, play out Nocturnal Creeper. That's the way I see it most likely occurring. I don't think I want to lead with a Ephemeral Wisp. I guess if the opponent's playing an Oni Ronin deck, I would consider doing that instead. Brendan Merchant. Let me think about that. Get another power. We could get... We could be playing the 4th Soulbringer in the... I really want to do that. Let's say no. Let's say no. Maybe if I knew the opponent was playing a Justice deck.
Time quickens.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with the plan. Play Creeper, pass the turn. Unlikely that I will be attacking with the Creeper next turn. Assuming the opponent will leave back Initiate, and I don't want to trade with that. If I play a Dawnwalker this turn, maybe their Merchant. Is the Temple Scribe? Yeah, I definitely don't want to trade. Ooh, I was going to play Ephemeral Wisp, but I definitely want to just kill Initiate of Sands. Rest of Mystery. Mystery? Nah, bottom it. That's the turn. Don't want to trade my Nocturnal Creeper for a 1/1. So I can limit it, right? Opponent might be playing that Mono Time deck that's been going around. Nash Pride Master and Outbreaker, etc., etc. Thundering Karasaur. Well, let's just play out Double Wisp. Hey, Initiation on one of these Ephemeral Wisps, not the worst thing either. In fact, it might be worth doing that next turn. The opponent plays Sandstorm Titan, which I'm assuming they will. I think Initiation, Creeper, kill Sandstorm Titan, Initiation, Ephemeral Wisp, kill Amber Acolyte, play a power, get it back, kill the Temple Scribe, and then not cast Dark Return. I want to make that a surprise. Ooh, even better. Even better. Here, we'll soak up 2 damage. This card is sweet. I'm not going to play it this turn. I don't... Well, you know what? I might. Actually, I think I'm going to. Quickly changing my mind. Kill that unit. Play attack with Nocturnal Creeper. Shadow Sigil. Both Ephemeral Wisps come back. Go ahead and already kill the other homeboy here. And Void Drummer pass the turn. This is one of the first times that I have put Killer on the Ephemeral Wisp. Thing that it's an interaction that's always on my mind, but this is I think I've only done it 1 or 2 other times. I have like, I don't know, 30 games with this archetype, maybe, rounding up. So what do you got, Megansworth? I am really desperately going to try. Initiation killed Void Drummer. That is fine. I'm glad that card does not have Overwhelm. This card is surprisingly good against us. Surprisingly good against us. Eternal Creeper. Meh, meh, meh. I think it's better to use the killer than to lose it. Still, I don't think Void Drummer is what we want to get back here. I'm going to save the Dark Return. I want the opponent to play out a good unit, not knowing it's going to die as soon as they do. Void Drummer would be the most proactive thing to do, though. There it is. Hey, we still get to... Back for one. Pass the turn. Actually, I haven't played against Monotime a whole lot, but I've been playing against Praxis a lot. Both tokens and mid-range. Magus of Celerity, I think it's called, has been surprisingly good in Praxis when my opponents have played it, at least. Arnisaur, kill Void Drummer. Reasonable. Reasonable line. Reasonable line. I'm debating whether or not it's worth trying to wait to get Tribute. It would be really great if we could.
The soul splinters from death, life.
Attack for one. Gonna play out the other creeper. Even though we're losing Nightfall value that way, because it doesn't really stack. Play multiple Nightfalls on your own turn. Not really, I mean, it doesn't. Unless something's changed. News to me, though. Our market, not super great here. Binder would be okay. Then what? We'd be sacrificing these Ephemeral Wisps. Doesn't do a whole lot. I'm not doing a whole lot. Let's go ahead, kill the obelisk. We had another soul bringer in our hand. I would probably not do what I just did. Also, probably should have held the Shadow Sigil, even though the opponent knows we have it. For the sake of another merchant. Okay, the opponent just runs the same line back, gets back the other Dawnwalker. Sacrifice Ephemeral Wisp. Or Ephemeral Wisp. Okay. Play Memory Dredger. Pass the turn. Kinda hoping we draw power and then I could use this Ephemeral Wisp, attack it, play a power, kill it. Yeah, I kinda figured that they'd have one of these in hand. Definitely kill Memory Dredger. That's the right line. Way to bring it back. You have to, come on. You have 3 cards left. Doing a whole lot of nothing all game. Haven't hit every power drop, I don't think. Well, that spells trouble for us. We're doing this whole killer thing, but better than we are. Also, disregard me. I knew the whole time that we didn't have killer on this Ephemeral Wisp. Highly doubt the opponent would fuck this. Or that. Want to have multiple things back. Disciplinary Weights is actually surprisingly good against us.
You cannot put out the light. You cannot put out the light.
It's 3 forms of killer right there. 3 different units with killer. Yeah, another card to consider putting in here would be Steward of the Past. And for the reasons that you're seeing right now are reasons. Probably a better slot than Slug. Well, let's play out Pathfinder. We are not letting Teacher of Humility get through. Really use some draw here. The card that we could put in the market scheme, perhaps.
This'll do the trick.
Be more removed. Played the time merchant.
Take this!
That wouldn't really help us. It looks like we're just dead here. Let's go ahead and pack it up. Give the opponent some time. We'll be back for game 2. Here we are for game number 2 against Magic Plier 7. I think we can keep this one. Yeah, why not? Just a mystery. Exactly what we want to see on top, more or less. Opponent is on an AP variant. Play out the Waystone. Magenta Wisp, go. Well, they know not to play Rip Knife Assassin. Sure, they would have led with Crown Watch Paladin either way.
Be claimed by shadow.
And Cultist go. Now, if the opponent has Bloodletter, that would be bad for us. As is, if we draw a power, we can activate Wisp and then play Wisp, activate Wisp. We're gonna take our Banish here, most likely. Could take a Dark Return. That would actually be good for us, I think. Do. Wow. Basically opens up the same line. Play a banner, grow that Wisp. Play Wisp, activate, kill it, attack for 2. We have 2 4/4 Wisps in the bin. Our Futurant Radiant. I'm gonna say Seeing Cultist has surprised me a lot, but well, I just silenced it. Go ahead and pass the turn. I think I want to in cold blood that, but I wouldn't mind in cold blooding something right now, though. I don't think I Magenta Wisp. That in cold blood for Tavrod. Attack for 2. Return Void Drummer. Might just die again. Rune Hammer. Only gonna make us kill it. We have this Banish. Okay, let's kill Valk Enforcer. Attack with this. If this guy hadn't been silenced, maybe Wisp would be better, but this gives us a little bit more versatility with our power, so.
For the true queen.
Alright, you know what? Yep, just gonna Wisp, kill that, attack. I didn't know we could do that. I don't want to get rid of either of those cards to the merchant, I don't think, so. That right there, what you just witnessed is one of the problems, one of the downsides of Trader. Versus Ending Doom. Oh man. Okay.
Touch of shadow.
Play Void Drummer. If we draw a blank, we can merchant it away and get an in cold blood, I guess. Ooh, opponent has double Vars favor themselves. We know that they have 3 sigils in hand. There's that sabotage to do nothing. Yeah, they just have 3 sigils. Opponent's got nothing going on. Gonna hold on to the merchant. Help our opponent draw out of what they're doing. Wish we had a random card to get rid of. But I think Nocturnal Creeper is better. Shows what I know. What'd you draw? Banner. Where'd that come from? Okay. You gonna call us having another Vars favor or no? That's what I thought. Sure, we can take 3. Attack. No removal.
You buying or not?
Merchant. I'm just gonna get the in cold blood. You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna play Pathlighter. Be great for it to be a 3/3, but what are you gonna do? I'm pretty sure we just attack with everything. I block the 2/4, eat the 2/2. Take 6. Alright, Soulbringer. I don't even know what to get. I just get 2 unblockable units. Yep. I think just getting 2 Void Drummers works for me. Need 2 removal spells. No, they just need 1. No, yeah, they're dead. They're dead. I was just talking about for the unblockable units specifically. But anyways, opponent's dead. We'll be back. Here we are for game number 3. We have an unkeepable hand. Let's redraw. Yeah. Sure whether we lead with Creeper or with Wisp. Roll Wisp, that is. That's bottom Waystone. That last game could have been a game that would have made sense for Ephemeral. For Fearbinder, but. I'm gonna go with Creeper for first game, for the first threat. Picture of Humility. Well, I was going to play Void Drummer. I was going to. Gotta just Magenta Wisp that thing. Get it out of here. Man, that's a very scary scream when she dies. This is fine. You fool! Void Drummer, Pathlighter. Love it, love it, love it! Not having any Radiance in the market's probably an oversight. Let's attack.
You buying or not?
Get the fear back.
The praxis quickens our steps.
Okay. Ephemeral Wisp, pass the turn. Dinosaur, Void Drummer.
You cannot put out the light.
We don't have Void Drummer in play anymore. We want a 2/2. Zerk. Kind of wanting the Berserks. Yeah. Kind of. That's really what I want going on here. Is to use these, get these wisps pumped up a little bit and use them with the Fearbinder. I think I want a what? I4.
The praxis quickens our steps.
I don't have anything with killer, right? No way to get all the damage in. No way to get all the damage in. You know what? I think we just get a Void Drummer. We just get a Void Drummer. Not sure if this is the right choice. It's a 2-turn clock. They're all units that I would like for the opponent to have die. I think I will start with Pathlighter, the Ephemeral Wisp.
Take this!
come back. Oh no, the opponent bought themselves another turn with that Waystone, man. That's too bad. Well, let's trade with the real unit. Man, I don't know. I don't even know. I think we have to do this. Could be wrong. Yeah, I think we're just dead here. There's not much we could have done about that. All the opponent has to do is attack with all. I think they should have done that last turn. We would have died, so... Really, we're living on borrowed time either way. Alright. Pretty close game. Back for game 3. And be back by game 3, I mean... Be back for game 4, now that we are done with game 3. That's really what I meant. Hey, a call a deck. Yeah, I'm gonna keep this hand because of call the deck, to be honest. We haven't really drawn much of our card filtering, card draw. Oh my god. Another Praxis deck. Okay. Just a Mystery, Dark Return. Will ultimately be good, but right now it's too narrow because we don't have anything to do. Put on the bottom. Wanna play this Pyro Knight? That was not expected. Just go ahead and kill the opponent's unit, get a Shadow Sigil past the turn. Maybe we should have just played out the Waystone, the Amethyst Waystone instead anyway. Okay.
Be claimed by shadow.
Opponent is on Horn. Thundering Karasaur. It's probably a very good inclusion for that list. Been having a hard time beating... Man, that's not quite what we needed. I've been having a hard time beating these decks when they have multiple horns and a Flamestoker. Obviously. Gentle Wisp, not quite what we needed. Let's call the deck. Reaper is exactly what we needed. We can't play it out here, though, unfortunately. So, what do we want to do? Do we want to hit a power? No, let's just play Magenta Wisp. Pass the turn. I thought they were playing Pyro Knight and Horn list. Cultist Aspirant is better and also still isn't good enough.
The Praxis quickens its steps.
2, 3, 4, 5. Put that on bottom. Put it on bottom. Put it on bottom. Put it on bottom. Yeah. On Walker. Okay. So, summon the Knight. Reaper. Initiation. Kill the Behemoth. Sacrifice the Wisp on the Celerity. Not sure. We may want to trade the Cultist. I'm supposed to trade. They're just gonna get their Dawnwalker back. I can't afford to take the 4, I'm pretty sure.
You cannot put out the light.
Alright, so what are the plans here? I have this bar, so maybe I didn't take it. Maybe it was fine to take it. So, Dark Return, Creeper, kill this. Sure. Sure, we've ours favor.
Touch of shadow.
Creeper, Shadow Sigil. Play the Creeper. Kill your dude. Have a 3/3 deadly. Would have been nice to have Cultist in play still, yeah. Really wish we still had that Dark Return that's on the bottom of our deck right now. Oh well. Opponent has way more cards than we do. This is definitely going to be an uphill battle.
You cannot put out the light.
Void Drummer. Just gonna play out both of my 3s and pass the turn. My 3 drops.
Be claimed by shadow.
Calling the deck for an initiation would be great. I'd rather just call my Void Drummer down. That's a 4/4 drummer. I take the 4 this time. Or Radiance.
You buying or not?
Pretty sure in this case I want the dark. And pass the turn. Maybe we didn't need to play out that last. Yeah, the more I'm playing this, I feel like cards that we want to go get are mostly, other than Dark Return, are mostly the time cards. Like, I like the Fearbinder card, but I haven't really been able to utilize that card at all so far. Like being able to get a Hourglass would be nice with these deadly units because the opponent doesn't want to block them. Or again. Have the killer, but I think we don't use the killer because it's better on defense right now. Then next turn, assuming it survives this turn, we use it to kill a thing. The Soulbringer, get it back, and maybe the 4/4 Void Drummer, maybe the Magenta. I care about the Magenta. I get a 4/4 Void Drummer. And after we kill her the second thing, it'll be alive. Might be a turn where we want to trade the Corindon Merchant. The opponent some attack, and like we're close to dead. I get that. Not sure how much it matters for the Xenon Cultist to be around at this point. Alright, what does the opponent get? Carnosaur? World Bear Behemoth. It's a big overwhelm unit, but what does that accomplish? Let's call it the deck. We have the what we need. Initiation. Man, we can't cast it though. Cast this Pathlighter. Be able to kill this guy and this guy. Not gonna be able to kill anything else. Two things. Still think it's right to get initiation instead of another deadly. The initiation. Banish is probably good enough to keep if we're being honest.
The soul splinters from death, life.
Does our opponent still hasn't done enough to make us want a Magenta Wisp, so let's get Void Drummer. It's another scenario where I'm not sure if we use the killer or not. Let's use it. Worst case scenario, stuff's probably still going to be alive next turn and we'll be able to kill or something. Initiation. If we don't want to risk, oh my god.
So much to discover.
Our actions become legend.
Interesting. Inclusion Frontier Bard. Inspire your units gain overwhelm. Okay, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 and 8. But Magenta Wisp, kill Frontier Bard. Have to killer Leer and banish defense. Magenta Wisp. Sacrifice on Bard. Initiation. Pathlighter. Pathlighter kill Talir. And striking snake formation in the market with the with our own Aurelian merchant would be insane. I think we only attack. Don't think we can use the waste the banish on the horn, especially now. Alright, we got 6 unblockable damage every turn. Every time the opponent plays one overwhelm unit, they undo an entire attack cycle. While making the same attacks. We desperately need more dark returns. Bringers, merchant, memory judger wouldn't do anything. Do the same thing to them, Magenta Wisp, like I did last time. Thing gets big, grow another 2. Ass. Very slow clock, but it's also an efficient clock. This card scares me. I wouldn't mind another to Wisp. Alright. I didn't pay attention to if they kept it on top or not. That's insane. That's all of our Wisps, right? That's all of our Magenta Wisps. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Be the last one. So I don't even know what we get if we draw a merchant. In cold blood. Our market probably needs some work. Really want to use this Devour, but I think it's too risky.
A customer.
You got something good. Hope you got something good over there, friend. The longest game we've played yet. Heck. What is it? Infinite Hourglass. Alright. Soulbringer? Just chump this. You trade with it. Please trade with it. Oh, yes. Don't even have to use the Devour. Oh, yeah. Soulbringer. I don't even know what to get. Killer. Killer. Units are huge. Oh, man. Man. I'm actually really surprised that we outgrinded that opponent. That was, that just shows a little bit of the power level of this deck. Alright, we'll be back for our 5th and final game. Here we are, game number 5. We cannot keep this in. Let's redraw. Stands pretty alright. Yeah, let's go with Crest. Sometimes I don't like to play it on 1. I think this is where we want to. Yeah, we'll go with the Devour. What do we want to do here? Feln. Did the Wisp even matter? I'm gonna play an Ephemeral Wisp for the event that they are playing the more mid-rangey list that's going around with Duskgrader. I played a version like that earlier. Play the other Ephemeral Wisp past the turn. The fact that we wouldn't be able to
Something gets your
get
eye.
back and get Pathlighter into play if we drew it made me think what we would do. Storm or something. I just want to play this. Yeah, what I figured would happen. Past the turn. Could have initiation the thing. It was like these guys weren't dead. See the market thing icon pop up? Nope. Market, this is what they got. That's the turn, no need to get the Waystone going. We already
The touch of shadow.
have Nightfall. Back. Fine. Architurn and a Soulbringer. Well then. End of ours favor. Go Soulbringer. Doesn't do anything at this second. Just gonna pass the turn. I'm gonna keep Nightfall going. Let me don't get me wrong here. That is fine. Okay, so we're gonna have to use Pathlighter, Initiation, kill your thing, Soulbringer, Pathlighter, Creeper, or do we want Void Drummer? Go with Pathlighter, Void Drummer. No matter what, two things are going to die to thing. I don't need to play a power here, I don't think. Oh, I guess that was the other reason to not. I kind of don't. I don't want those wisps to be in the bin for this. The opponent's not going to play out another threat until after this thing's taken care of. Play out the waste. But then the Annihilate might not have happened because it wasn't as big of a threat, the Void Drummer. If those Ephemeral Wisps are in play instead.
Be claimed by shadow.
We need more velocity here. Yeah. If the opponent hailstorms or something, these wisps get huge. You have to have Annihilate. You have Permafrost. Snorefest. Zzz, zzz.
Unleash the storm.
When aggro, we're probably dead. They probably have another channel. No. Waiting until it's actually lethal right here, right now. Doing a really bad job of drawing the relevant cards, or like more card draw or merchants or anything. We have plenty of recursion here and plenty of redundancy to stop the opponent from doing a lot of relevant things. Like this guy should be no problem to kill. Okay, that's the end of the game. We are dead. At this point, you know. Wait. So, let's talk about the deck, huh? Not the most impressive showing for the deck, but we also, you know, we showed off like some of the very powerful things that the deck could do. You know, I think we would play a Twilight Hunt, maybe a Striking Snake formation, or the new Warp Killer card. Maybe two killer effects total in the side in the market if we played the other merchant. Yeah, we could play Twilight Hunt. I don't think we'd want to put the fourth Zenith Initiation there. But we could play the Striking Snake formation or whatever the new Warp one is called. I can't remember. Play those in the side here in the market with a banner. We could play an Hourglass and Zenith Obelisk. I like having the Dark Return over here. You know, Fearbinder. We didn't play any of the matchups where Fearbinder was great. Blood, and this Lime Spitter Slug probably should have at least been Steward of the Past, if not the fourth Soulbringer. But And then like our deck can be power hungry and could, at times want defensive bodied units that have the big butt. Yeah, for like the Time Merchant hat. So those are some things to consider. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the list. I think this is a powerful archetype. I won't be surprised if somebody tunes it more and finds like a tier 1 build or something like that for the ETS or on ladder or what have you. So keep your eyes open, and I'll catch you later. Bye.